Hi guys, this is Miriam at High Life Auto. I am out doing a video test drive on a 2012 Ford F150. If you've never been on my video test drives before, the way it works is I drive the vehicle on video and I tell you what I see, hear, think, smell, and feel to give you the best indication of being in the driver's seat without actually being in the driver's seat. I'm not a mechanic and this is not meant to be a 182-point inspection. Rather, it's meant to be a sneak peek into how the vehicle drives and any potential issues I notice as we're going along. So, we'll take a look around the vehicle, we'll take a look under the hood, and then we'll go for a drive. I've driven this one down to the treasurer's office, and that's about it. But it seems all right, so we'll see what we got. All right, so this thing I think is green. It's like a dark hunter green type thing. It's got the EcoBoost in it, so it's got the 3.5. Pretty decent looking. I mean, it does have this rust on it, but they've painted it so it kind of blends in from far away. It's kind of like a 20-foot truck. Looks really decent from 20 foot away. The closer you get, you can see the rust. It's got, it's a Ford, so you're gonna get that. The tires are, those are pretty good. Can't really get my finger in there, but they're probably at least 75% would be my guess. You've got the blacked out wheels, but it's just black spray paint and it's just kind of coming off. It might be wheel paint, but it's kind of coming off. So if you wanted that to, look good again, you could touch that up. But otherwise, let's see, there's this little dent right back in here. But otherwise, the body looks pretty decent. A little bit of rust up here on the front fender. The front fender well looks pretty good. And the front tire is just as good as the back one. So interior, you've got just cloth, and you've got a little bit of your normal wear and tear on the driver's seat, a little bit starting right here. But for the most part, the rest of it looks pretty clean. It's back there. Looks pretty clean. Looks like it's in pretty decent condition. It's not perfect. It could use vacuumed, could use shampooed if you really wanted to. And a little bit of the headliner starting to come loose at the back, but it's just right at the beginning. Back here, we got a little ding here, a little ding here, a couple little things going on. Maybe a little bit of rust starting down here, but it's pretty decent. And this tailgate does open. It's typical Ford, so it's you got to do it the right way. You got to, let's see, I had it open just a minute ago. Pretty sure I took a picture of it, so I can prove it, I promise. All right, well, I'm not going to fight with it, but I did take a picture of it open. You can see the back. Back's in really good condition. It's got a really nice bed liner on it. He's got some kind of setup here for doohickeys and hooks and something. I don't know what he did, but he was doing something with it, hooks, and I don't know what that PVC pipe is. A couple more little dings. Like, it's just like little stuff, just probably woman driving. I do that kind of stuff. When you look at my van, I just got like little dents and dings and stuff. Just little things, but it looks like what little rust and dents and dings is just kind of been camouflaged so that from 20 feet away it looks like a really decent truck. It does have this winch on it. I have the remote controller. I've not done anything with it. Let's see. Let's press this. Let's press the on button. I don't know if I can do this with one hand. I might have Matt try this. Oh, wait. I don't know. So it may or may not work. I have not tested anything. Like, I have not tested the battery in this thing. I have not done anything there. I don't know how to work this thing. I don't know if there's a switch. There might be a switch in the truck. I'll kind of look, but I probably will have Matt test this and see if it works. And I'll check in the take a note in the check in the description, and I'll put down if that works or not. Just we'll mark that. I'll have him figure out how to do it because he's the winch guy. I'm the one who sits in the truck and watches him while he winches things out. I gotta pop the hood. Okay. I don't see anything in here that looks like it would turn the winch on. So I think it's probably just that on-off button, but there's a potential that the battery on this beeper is dead too. Because I haven't done anything except pull that beeper out of my pocket and try it. But here's all your receiver stuff. So, you know, it's all there. Here's your motor, 3.5. It all looks good. It all sounds good. A little bit of a tick maybe, but I don't think it sounds like anything concerning. Just sounds like a little tick. Okay. And down we go. In the truck. Okay. We've got 194,838 miles on there. The oil change says 192,458. I don't know if that was when it was last changed or when it was due. I check the oil and stuff as a matter of maintenance when I get vehicles in. It is dark, but it's not like disgusting dark or chunky or anything like that. So that doesn't really tell me anything, but it's a fine level. It's not low or anything. So it's usually something I recommend people just change the oil anyways when they get a new car, because then you just kind of start fresh and you know where everything is. So but I mean, either way, it's been maintained one way or another, you know, within the last 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 miles. So windows, driver's side window works, passenger side window works, rear passenger side window works, rear driver's side window works. And we got that little window in the back. I haven't tried that one yet. Let's see. It works as well. Looks like you got a little bit of a seal that's kind of coming out of there, but it works. Radio, you can hear that. That works. And you've got all the stuff on here. It's a 4, so it should connect to your phone for both phone and Bluetooth music and all of that. We've got, let's see, heat. I've got the heat on. Let's see. We're blowing out heat, so your heat works. I'll try the AC just for fun. No guarantee that this will tell me that the AC works, but it might give me some semblance of an idea. And it's getting pretty cold. I would say that the AC probably works. It's not ice cold, but it's definitely colder than it is outside, so I'm going to say that's a go on the AC. I'm going to turn the heat back on because it's winter time. And I'll turn it down so I can hear what's going on outside. Alright, we'll turn the 4-wheel drive on and check that out. And credit card. Ooh, and we got 4-wheel drive. Okay. Put it back in 4x2. Alright, so 4x2 works, 4x4 works, that's all good. As far as lights on the dash, there's no lights on the dash right now. It did have a check engine light on when it came in. I cleared that because I had to jump it, and when your battery's dead, it kind of triggers a whole bunch of battery low lights and low voltage lights and lost communication lights and silly stuff like that. So there's like 102 lights, and so I cleared that. I've started it now 3 times, I think, since clearing it, and we will see. It has not come back on yet, but I'm sure it will come back on at some point, and I will pull those codes and see what comes on. And then obviously when you're here, if that check engine light is on, we will be more than happy to pull it and see what comes up. But I'm also going to just see when, I'm going to see what pulls up now, as see if there's anything that will pull up as a pending code, just not even, hasn't set yet. So we'll get that going as we drive this thing. So, here we go. So first impressions, it has pretty good power going up this hill. And some people don't like the 3.5s because it's a V6 and, you know, they think a truck should be a V8, but, you know, whatever, everyone's got their thing. I've driven so many vehicles now that there isn't really any one that sticks out to me. They're all pieces of metal with wheels on them, and as long as it goes, then we're good to go. Yeah, it drives pretty good. It accelerates well. It's driving smooth. I don't hear any suspension noise. It's not wobbling all over the road or really doing anything it shouldn't be doing. Too easy to get up to speed. I'm already up at 70 and I don't feel like it at all. So I probably should slow down. And in doing that, the brakes are good and solid. No grinding or vibration, no pulling, no rattling, popping, clicking, anything. No noises that shouldn't be there. Let's see, we'll turn our cruise on and see. We'll set that at 40. Cruise works. You can see that's engaged down there in the bottom right. Left turn signal. Okay, we're going to check our turn signals when I get stopped, just because you can see that is blinking at a different speed than the other one. So we'll stop somewhere and check. Let's see, that one on the mirror, it's working, but on the mirror it's working for both sides. So we'll check those. And we'll see which one, something has got to be off on one of them. I'll find out which one and we'll kind of go from there. So let's try our windshield wiper fluid. Let's see, where is that? Let's see, there's our wipers. There's our wiper fluid. Hey look, they both work. And those wipers are pretty decent. So I think that's that. It's driving pretty well. I need to pay attention to where I'm going. Okay, so I just have, right now, the only code that came up, and I don't even know what the heck that means, a key in switch. I would assume that means the key is in the ignition, but that makes sense because the key is in the ignition. I don't know, that might mean something different, I don't know. You're welcome to look that up. Right now, that's all that came up. But obviously, like I said, if that check engine light comes on, you're welcome to ask us to pull the codes. We definitely will. We want to be transparent. We don't want to hide anything, but I also didn't want to show you 102 codes that really were not codes at all. They were just, you know, lost communication, and they were scary because when you see 102 codes, you're like, oh, that's really scary, and it doesn't have to be scary at all. So anyways, that's that. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot them at me. My cell phone is 309-267-7200. I would love to answer them for you. Thanks, guys.